If I were going to come up with a state motto or something to put on bumper plates, it would be Beautiful Ohio. And it wouldn't just because I think it's a beautiful place graphically with a wonderful landscape. I think the people are beautiful. I'd like to believe that we care more about each other here in Ohio than the citizens of any other state.
Here in Kidron and really across Ohio, it's just what we do. Whether you give $1 or $1,000, if there's a need, you can count on people in Ohio to help.
Philanthropy is a great way that the community actually comes together, they see a different future, and all of us gain by that inspiration.
And I think that's what philanthropy does for people. It gives organizations like ourselves, foundations, cities, hope for the future, our future kids.
I think it says wonderful things about the people of Ohio that they've been so generous in these times and have worked so hard to come together and make a better future for themselves and the people in the area.
What it really means to me are the smiles. When you see people smile and have an opportunity and you can see them get ahead as a result of what your efforts have been, that's great. There's nothing better in the world than that, to me.
It's kind of like taking a community's best thinking and its most talented resources and pulling them together to really tackle collaboratively issues in that community.
Philanthropy creates things, and I really think that that is true, and this region is absolutely seeing the benefit of transformational investments from philanthropy.
Philanthropy is important to that economic development driver as much as it is to education, as much as it is to social services.
Philanthropy is enabling a 21st century workforce to be developed that will sustain Ohio.
If you would just see the people that come to the Free Store Food Bank and how we get involved with them, and then that they respond to this, and it is just an emotional, it hits the emotions of both the giver and the receiver.
So it goes from the smallest age kid to the oldest adult in our community. They all get it. They all realize that they have something to give to our community.
It's just something kind of who we are, those of us who live here in Ohio. It's, I don't know how to say it. It's just part of our DNA.
If you're in need, people go to your fundraisers. If somebody gets hurt, people there provide baskets of food, share in any manner they can.
It's really about maximizing community wealth over time and looking at it in different ways and new ways that we haven't in the past.
As an entrepreneur, I am pursuing wealth because I believe that money magnifies impact.
And I think for the state of Ohio, the fact that everybody is still giving means that we dug and reached really deep down into our heritage and our roots, and we're trying to make the best of all of our assets.
It also helps you to feel better about yourself and know that you are making a difference in Toledo, in the state of Ohio, in the whole country.
The range of emotions that you feel as a giver, they're endless. But the one that strikes me and that I always remember is that moment when someone says thank you. And in that moment, you realize you wish you could have done more, but you've done enough.
My favorite thing about philanthropy, in fact I know my favorite thing about philanthropy, is to bring together a small group of people dedicated to a certain project that they have in mind, give them the tools and that they need to have to know how to go about it, and watch them make that project come to a reality that improves their entire community. That's really what gives me tremendous joy and just shivers when I think about it.
It's an act. It's an act of kindness, or act of charity. It's an act of love for humanity.
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy. Philanthropy. Okay.
Philanthropy.
You got it.
Philanthropy. I can't say it. Philanthropy. 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 Philanthropist. Philanthropist. Brought to you by the Columbus Foundation.